Gamers, I've got another video for you today. We have got one that was highly requested. My definitive Mario Kart, slightly outdated, by ZoomZike. I will start the video, ZoomZike, but you've got to wait. You've got to wait a bit, okay? Now, slightly outdated. This was uploaded 6 years ago. Oh, it's more like super outdated. God damn. But let's see if ZoomZike was at the wheel. Tell me how good would it feel? Let's find out.
I'm gonna hypothetically make a Mario Kart game. Not just any old Mario Kart game, but one that I can look at and go, dang, who's the handsome developer that made this masterpiece? To which I would hear my own voice respond, dang, that was me who made that masterpiece. So let's run under the assumption.
I like the ego's big and healthy. I like it, Mr. ZoomZike. You better not disappoint me, okay? You better not disappoint me. Have a good one, Jack Titian. Let's go.
I was appointed director of this game, and I have a budget that isn't infinite. So, for example, I can't add all 136 courses from past Mario Karts into one
boring
title, because that would be unreasonable from a development standpoint. I'd instead have to narrow it down to what the best courses are. This way, the game won't have any fluff, and it'll retain its own unique vision. Let's get started.
All right, let's go.
Graphics are the levels of pixelated detail found in a game. The higher the resolution and level of detail, the better the graphics.
Thanks,
it's
Game
something
Explain.
we can measure objectively.
Okay.
Art style is how a game chooses to display its world through things like body proportions, colors, shading, and lighting.
Okay.
It's something that's completely up to one's tastes.
Thanks, Teach.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has the best graphics out of any Mario Kart. Its resolution is 1080p HD, and it runs at a smooth 60 frames per second. However, its art style falls flat. Yes, it's clean and realistic, but that's precisely what's wrong. It borders too much on real life, and that takes away from the charming, cartoony aesthetic that Mario is known for. Compare it to that of Mario Kart Double Dash, which fully captures what Mario's world is about through its use of vibrant colors that contrast one another and manage to pop out at you.
I know that obviously art is very subjective. What I would say though is I'm glad Mario Kart 8 tried this. I really, really like that Mario, at least a Mario game, looks like this. Does that make sense? I'm okay with them. If you told me right now, Moresty, they would never go back to this sort of art style again, I'd be like, yeah, you know, fair. I'm glad they tried this at least once. I'm glad they tried this at least once, because I think Mario Kart 8 looks phenomenal. It really does look absolutely phenomenal. Like, I remember the first time I saw the Mario Kart 8 trailer, I'm like, oh, holy shit. This actually, I'm so glad that they tried this style. So if they go back to a more cartoony style, I'm okay with that. I'm just happy they tried it. That's my take on it. Obviously, graphics or art style is subjective, but I would say I'm glad they tried this.
Tons of environmental set pieces have faces, which is a long-running theme of the Mario franchise, and you really get the sense this fictional world is alive and thriving, whereas with Deluxe, you get the sense that Mario and gang were just pulled into our world, which makes it lose that fictional flair. For the new title, I'll take on Double Dash's art style and brandish it with 1080p resolution and the ability to run at 60 frames per second. I also need to make sure that the character models have a higher polygon count so they look smoother around the edges instead of flat and blocky, a problem that's noticeable when you run games like Double Dash and Mario Kart Wii at high settings. Now it's time to craft the roster. Deluxe will be the base for this section. I'll only cut the characters I legitimately feel the game would be better without.
Ooh, so obviously all these guys are going, PGP's gone. Now, as you guys know, I don't really give a shit about roster discussions, but I know all of you guys do for some reason, but okay.
Nuki Mario and Cat Peach are out of here. Their concepts don't appeal to me, and it doesn't help that
boring but
Super Mario
safe
3D World left a bad taste in my mouth. Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach work because they complete a trifecta. You can play as Mario or Peach as a lightweight, medium weight, or heavyweight character.
Oh, interesting.
Dry Bowser's cool too, since he's been in tons of games and is an awesome idea for what Bowser would look like in Dry Bones form. I'm cutting every character that isn't from the Mario universe. This is Mario Kart, not Nintendo Kart.
Oh! Gotta keep those damn immigrants at the border. Gotta keep those. Hey, Cletus, fetch my shotgun. I saw some Mexicans trying to jump the border. That's how you sound.
If that's gonna be done, it needs to be done right with a bunch of characters from other franchises being represented by their own courses and items.
Brandine, give me the moonshine.
None of this wishy-washy garbage.
Just to clarify, I hard disagree with this. I think I think there is room in Mario Kart for crossovers. I think there is, and I think having a stance either way is just extremely boring. I want to be honest with you, it's just extremely boring. I am okay with you removing the crossover characters if you are removing them for the addition of other crossovers. I like the fact that there's like 3 guest like universes in a Mario Kart game. I think that works well for both keeping the identity of Mario Kart, if that's something for some reason you care about, and also giving us some like insight into other universes. I think is a fantastic thing they dip their toes into. While I can understand if you're against Nintendo Kart, I think removing them all and not putting anything else in to replace it is boring. If you ask me, I think it's boring, although it's his roster, so continue. Brandine, make sure the moonshine is ready.
Let's add back some characters from past titles that were unfairly cut. Birdo, Diddy Kong, Koopa Paratroopa, and Petey Piranha. No Funky Kong or Rob because they aren't really a part of the Mario universe.
Brandine! Brother, you're not beating the Cletus allegations, brother. That's crazy. I'm not listening. Like I said, rosters, I don't care. As long as I can play Luigi or Yoshi, I don't give a shit. But you're really gonna look me in the eye and say Koopa Paratrooper comes back, but no Funky or Rob. Chat. If at least 3, I'm gonna say it. If at least 4 of the first 5 comments I see aren't people complaining about Funky Kong, I will, okay, if 4 out of 5 of them are complaining about Funky Kong, I'll gift 5 memberships. Let's go, chat, let's Bravo 6 a bit early, chat, let's Bravo 6. I need 4 out of the top 5 comments I see to be about Funky Kong. I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you it's gonna be. I get that one thing has ruined this man, I guarantee you. A top comment. Okay, not about Funky Kong. The second comment is about hang on, chat, you're in the way. I'm gonna move you guys out of the way. Second comment is about Funky Kong. That's 1. Oh, 2. Chat, 2 already. 2 already. 2 out of 5 so far. 4th one, are we in? 4th one. What, chat? 1 more? 5 gifted memberships. 1 more, chat. 1 more. I called this. I fucking called this. Hang on. But by Mr. Brow was taken. You see this guy down there? If he has Funky Kong, we win. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't, chat. It was close. It was close, though. It was close. It was close. It was 3 out of 5. But unfortunately. Okay, I'll give you 1 more, chat. I'll give you 1 more. If Mr. Free Fork has Funky Kong, I'll give you guys a membership, okay? Okay, it wasn't him neither. Sorry, guys. No gambling today. I gave you 1 more. I gave you 1 more. But it's not to be. But 3 out of 5 is hilarious. 3 out of 5 gamers. 3 out of 5 people were pissed. I knew it. I fucking knew it was gonna happen. Oh, man. I called it. People get really fucking pissy about their rosters, man. I'm telling you. Which is fair, but I can't say. I just play Luigi, man. I just play Luigi, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Even though Diddy's from the Donkey Kong series, he works because he's been in so many titles with other Mario characters. Now for some new additions. Cappy from Super Mario Odyssey.
Ooh.
Not the form he takes as Mario's hat, but what he looks like naturally. Dementio from the Paper Mario series.
Oh, hang on. Paper Mario. Listen, if I don't see a Mario and Luigi rep, I'm disliking the whole video. Okay, listen. If you have confirmed that spin-off universes are in play, if I don't see my Scrimbly Bimbly Drimbly Gwimbly, you're banned. You're actually banned.
Series. A 3D model would suffice. His tricks would include switching between his 2D and 3D form. Fawful from the Mario and Luigi.
At least my Scrimbly got in. But that's insane, though. RPG characters are in, but no Funky Kong. That's wild, bro. To be honest, it's a little wild.
Series. Hammer Bro. He
Hammer
has
Bro,
3 skins total. Hammer Bro, Boomerang Bro, and Fire Bro.
Oh, Ice Bro!
From Super Mario 64. This would be pretty sick, actually.
Yeah,
Magic Koopa, or Kamek if you prefer. He'd have a bunch of different colored skins, like Shy Guy, Yoshi, and Toad. Pauline, Toadsworth, Professor E. Gadd, Nokis and Piantas, they'd also have their own different colored skins. And Flood from Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, you heard me right. He's able
tell me you're a Sunshine Andy without telling me you're a Sunshine Andy. Oh, Sunshine. This is I grew up with a GameCube type roster. Guys, does anyone think the 2000s was better for gaming than it is now? Type roster. As a roster though, I mean, again, I play Luigi, so I don't really care. But We've got Paratrooper. I want to see Paratrooper. King of the Bomb's a nice choice. That 4-4 model, I'm glad someone said it in the chat, and I kind of agreed. This 4-4 model looks very weird, I'm going to be honest. Cappy's a nice choice. I think Dementio as your one, what's it, Paper Mario rep is a bit, but sure. I wouldn't hate this roster, but I also, the Koopalings being back would piss me off, because I'm like, again!
Able to move a little on his own in that game, so drop him in a cart and he'll be good to go. I don't care how ridiculous that looks, it'd be awesome. That caps off our roster at a solid 50. For smaller details, Toad will have a Captain Toad skin, and King Boo will have a skin that resembles his Luigi's Mansion design.
Classic.
Also, Mario's voice from Deluxe sounds way too high-pitched. Listen to this. Now listen to this. It is so much better.
I personally think they're both fine, but okay. I actually agree about the voice. Listen, if Bowser Dude says take is better than Bowser Dude has the correct take. Okay, I guess.
Lastly, when choosing your character, you won't see them in a vehicle. They'll be completely separate and standing on their own, like in Double Dash and Wii. I'm including customizable carts, bikes, and ATVs to accommodate for a variety of playstyles and looks. Remember when I talked about Deluxe's art style and how I thought its realism didn't fit in the Mario universe? Well, vehicles from the real world really don't fit in the Mario universe. This has got to be one of my least favorite things Nintendo has ever done, period.
Personally, I would say that their multiple war crimes in World War II are worse. But come on now. Listen, I get it. Not liking the realism art style is a fair take. This is just funny though. This was just. Oh, hang on, chat. What are you doing in the middle of the screen? Fuck, I forgot to put you back. Like, this is just funny. Like, this is just funny. Like, come on. Are you telling me this isn't fun? Where's the joy and whimsy, brother? I'm gonna be honest. Because like, this was one of those things where we were just like. I saw people for like 1 week use them, and I've legit never seen anyone use these cars again. So if you're telling me, like, come on, brother, this is just funny. This is just, if anything, I would love to see them do a bit more of this. Like, this, it'd be kind of funny. Like, if they want to put some real cars in Mario Kart, I'd be okay with that. I would say if they have to do a collab or / some advertising, I think this is a funny way to do it, you know? Because the GLA is one of the worst car stats. So even stats-wise, it sucks. What, you telling me you wouldn't laugh with a Cybertruck being in the next Mario Kart? Like, it'd just be kind of funny. It would just be really, really, really funny. I got some donuts. Give me a sec. Let's get to those real quick. Saul, thank you so much. Brother man. Thank you so much. As always. Oh, and Arend before him? Oh, did I miss? Oh, I missed some. Arend as well before you. Thank you so much, Arend. Wait, so skins are allowed? Why can't Tanuki Mario? Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I actually didn't consider that. So why can't Tanuki Mario? Oh, hang on. Definitely not being the GameCube had soul, guys. The GameCube just had soul, all right? The GameCube era was just peak because I happened to grow up. Definitely giving a bit of that energy. I'm not gonna lie, Zoom's like a little bit. I agree too. I'm a GameCube baby. Eliminate all the babies characters and the Koopaling. Blood does not like babies. Crazy. I agree though. I'm clapping because I agree. Thank you so much, Saul. CJ with the 35. I don't care. I want Mario in a Ferrari, Yoshi in a BMW. Yeah, again, I think it's just kind of funny. I really, really do. If they were to do another one of these, I think I'd be okay with it. I think I'd be okay with it, you know? A Cybertruck would just be really funny. I'm not gonna lie, it'd just be really, really, really funny. Put a Cybertruck in the game and have it like a 20% chance to just like burn out regardless of when you held A. Would that not be peak comedy? Come on. That would be kind of funny.
It makes me want to puke, not keeping them. No use having these vehicles in here either if I've already cut the characters that they're meant to represent. I think that kind of sucks. Because if anything, keeping these vehicles would be a nice like nod to them being in the game. Oh, hang on. Actually, Zooms, like, actually, are you going to remove the Blue Falcon as well? I'm just saying, would you remove the Blue Falcon as well? If not, I'm calling shenanigans. I'm giving shenanigans a ring. I'm giving the shenanigans a ring. That's what I'm saying. Fish chicaners. Thank you, fella. Thank you, black fella. My brother from another mother. Wario in a Honda Civic would be kind of funny. It would be kind of funny. And a Rend as well. Thank you so much, guys. The ironic thing is Tanuki Mario Kart has all the classic GameCube era Mario voice clips. You know, the ones you prefer. Wait, is that true? No way. Hang on. Can I look that up real quick? There's no way you're lying. Hang on.
I feel like that's something that should have gotten mentioned if that's the case. Hang on. Mario Kart 8, Tanuki Mario, voice lines. Can I hear him? Hang on.
I got it! Oh, I was so close. Uh-oh.
I guess this one's still a bit high-pitched, though.
Lose. Hey, what happened?
It's not as high-pitched as the standard Mario, but this one's still a bit upper, you know? If that makes sense? But I did not know they had different voice work.
Won. Mamma mia!
It's pretty funny, though. I feel like that's something that should have gone mentioned, you know? But interesting you didn't, Mr. Zike. I don't know.
These carts from Mario Kart DS and Double Dash are great. You can tell that whoever worked on them had a vision in mind and just went for it. So they'll...
Chat, I think we're getting into, like... like, let's say, for example, the bar starts down here, chat. Let's say, for example, the bar starts down here. Up here is, you are definitely not beating the GameCube had a lot of soul allegations. I think this... Like, I think he's here, right? I think he's, like, here. Am I right, chat? He's, like, here. I think 2 more will take him over the edge. He's like really close. He's like really close. I'm just saying. I do agree though. I think the DS especially had some really cool kart designs. I do agree. Piranha Plant Pipes though is a bit of an odd shout. I think the DS definitely had some good karts. I'm not gonna lie, but you're not being the allegations. I'm just gonna say you're not being the allegations. Thing was there when I was young, therefore it's good. a little bit. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he doesn't mention the Magic Cruiser, the Quack, or the... That's actually true! Even I would agree the Magic Cruiser and the Quack are like 2 iconic cars, surely. Sure. Oh, he's... Okay, I think the bar's gone up. I think because of Potato's message, I think he's touching the bar, chat. I think he's touching the bar. Mark Bike? No Mark Bike. No Magic Cruiser and Quacker especially. Those 2 are 100% iconic enough to get in. Bowser Bike? I'd give Bowser Bike a shout as well. Not even Blue Falcon? Not even Blue Falcon? Come on, brother, that's crazy. Not even the B-Dasher neither? Although I think the B-Dasher's an 8, just by default. Oh. Cheap Charger might get an odd shout, but if you're asking me to pick 2 right now, it'd have to be Magic Cruiser and Quacker. 100%. Those 2 are iconic. Those 2 are absolutely iconic. That's what I'm saying.
Return. We still need to decide how many characters will ride on each vehicle, since that could affect how
just
big each vehicle needs to be. We could have 2 per vehicle like Double Dash, or 1 per vehicle like in every other title. 2 characters on 1 bike together would look weird, especially when you consider pairings like Bowser and Baby Mario. Though. Every vehicle in the game would have to be made larger in order to free up space for 2 characters. Double Dash didn't have this problem because it only allowed certain characters to drive certain vehicles based on how big they were. That's a restriction I don't want to have, so 1 per vehicle it is.
Okay.
Grand Prix. Here we'll have 50cc, 100cc, 150cc.
Is he gonna be fun, chat? Is he gonna be fun? Is he gonna do like a... Because obviously there's mirror. Is he gonna do a reverse mode? I'm just saying, chat. I want there to be a reverse mode. Fuck mirror. Do like a reverse mode, please. Come on, ZoomZike, help me out. Help me out, brother. Do a reverse mode, please.
And 200cc. Mirror mode will be replaced with reverse.
Yeah! Okay, you know what? Video's good. Video's good. You know what? ZoomZike, you're in. You are in. You are in. He's invited to the house. He's invited to the... I'm liking the video. The video agrees with me, therefore it's good.
Mode.
The whole video is redeemed now.
The courses
forget everything bad I said. He agrees with me, therefore.
But instead of seeing mirrored versions of them, which isn't all that exciting, you'll experience a completely new perspective of them that's a lot more interesting.
I think this would be way more interesting. I'm just saying.
They're designed to allow you to drive through them backwards, so they'll be tweaked to make it possible just for this mode, whether it be by adding boost pads, gliding sections, or a small edit to the course itself. Also, you'll be able to play reverse mode on every single speed as opposed to strictly 150cc. It won't have its own Grand Prix Cup. Alrighty, there will be 48 courses total, contained by 12 cups. Let's start with our first 8. Now,
48 tracks. Okay, alright.
Normally, cups are divided by new and retro courses, but since all courses here are going to be retro, there's going to be a different divide between them.
All courses are... Hang on. Wait, all the tracks are... Hang on. No nitros?
Mushroom, Flower, Star, and Special Cups will be known as the Modern Cups. They'll have features from the most recent Mario Karts, such as anti-gravity, gliding, and underwater driving. Shell, banana, leaf, and
Wait,
lightning
hold,
cups
I'm
will
not-
be
hang
known
on.
as the classic cups. They won't have vehicle transformations at all. As I decide what courses will be in each cup, keep in mind that cups increase in difficulty, so the courses will reflect that.
Okay,
Any
yeah.
courses not chosen most likely don't appeal to me on a conceptual and or visual level. There are plenty of remakes for courses. You'll know which version I prefer based on what footage I use. There may be times where I combine both versions of a course to create an even better one. No matter what I do though, I'll always tag which game the course originated from. Lastly, try to envision all of these courses in the Double Dash art style. Mushroom Cup. Since
Oh,
these
so he is, chat. He is, literally. No nitros. No. That's insane, brother. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this, brother. That's actually bad. That's actually insane. I think that single-handedly kills my purchase. I don't mind the concept you've gone for again, like what would be the nitros or like retros that come back with like modern stuff, and these are like classic stuff, right? Bare bones, but like, brother, come on now. Just bearing in mind, he made this before the BCP, but I don't know, brother. I'm gonna be honest. Unlike the video, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh boy, that's rough. That's rough, man. That's rough.
are the first few courses of the Modern Cups, we need to teach players the mechanics that they're going to be seeing later on. So keeping that in mind, we'll start off with Mario Kart Stadium as to introduce the main mechanic, anti-gravity, followed up by the serene Peach Beach with an added underwater section replacing this part of the course to show off underwater driving. Mushroom Gorge can be edited to include blue mushrooms that activate gliding sections. Now that we presented the 3 core mechanics players will see, we can throw in Toad's Turnpike, since it has unique obstacles in the form of cars and the usage of anti-gravity along the walls that wasn't present in Mario Kart Stadium.
I like what you've gone for, but just no nitros is killing me, brother. Also, Ren, thank you. Why is GCM modern? Again, I think I don't know if you heard, but again, chat, just to clarify it, modern, by modern, he's referring to these are retros that have modern Mario Kart sensibilities, underwater, gliding, anti-grav. What were the old retros are called classics now, and he's going to have those with no anti-grav, no underwater. That's what it is, okay? Are you guys paying attention? I'm the ADHD one, okay? Are you guys paying attention? Come on. That goes for you too, Orend. Come on, that's what he said. Pay attention! Stop playing Fortnite in the background! Pay attention! By going by this logic, I like the way this cup is presented, but come on, brother. Like, no, again, no nitros. Nitros, come on.
Flower Cup. Thwomp Ruins
on,
has
this is
ancient
crazy.
scenery that inspires wonder. It'd be contrasted by the upbeat and wacky Coconut Mall, edited to include anti-gravity walls here and a gliding section here. The energy continues into Music Park, which is a fantastic
2 Wii tracks in the same cup, though, brother. Oh boy. Oh man, he did his research. He didn't even do his research. Didn't even do his research. Can't have 2 from the same game in the same cup, brother. Come on, everyone knows this. Everyone knows this.
idea that bounces off the walls. Wario's gold mine will close it
That's
off.
poor
and it's great
form, brother.
because
That's
you
poor
just
form.
expect Wario to have some kind of place like this to himself. Star Cup. Koopa Cape has a whole rushing river that streamlines off a cliff into a pipe.
going with
which
the
is
old Koopa
awesome.
Cape at least?
In this version, that pipe will be flooded as to allow
And also, yeah, there's too many tracks that were already in 8. So we're playing. How many tracks are we playing in 8? This is unreal.
for an
Wee
underwater
wee you, wee wee. Wee wee you, wee wee wee, wee 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 wee. Wee you, wee. Oh man. Oops. Where's the video? Hang on. Where's the video? Where's this one?
Are we gonna have a problem? You best switch up that attitude. They're playing
You're a dangerous game, boy.
The Nintendo 64 Smitty use this. I'ma fuck you up. Jesus.
Don't. Oh, you're playing a dangerous game, boy.
section. Electrodrome will spike up the height.
Oh, hang on. I didn't even play the ending bit. Hang on. I didn't even play the ending bit. The ending bit is the best bit.
Are we gonna have a
So after they all stab and shank each other, hang on. There it is.
Colors just to make players relax when they enter Maple Treeway, which will have an added gliding section here that lasts all the way to the net. For a great finish of the cup, we'll set
I don't know, Mr. ZoomZike's. I think we might have to switch it up. I don't know, brother. We might have to switch it up. That's what I'm saying, brother. Guys, do you also think you should switch it up too? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I think we have to. I don't know. We have to de-escalate this situation. I'm just saying. This is all a bit unnecessary. I'm just saying. We're kind of balling here. Splat Scuba, thank you so much for the again. Too many Canadians enjoying a late lunch and so much stream. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mount Wario.
We've got some chicanery happening here, Splat Cube. We've got some chicanery.
Of course, that's a fitting end.
I've just switched to a different
Special Cup. Cloud Top Cruise gives off.
Size again! Fucking again! Again, chat, again! Can we hear it again? Oh. Oh, look at it! So, okay, now, I am being a bit, like, nice in the sense that he made this pre-BCP. So, for example, I know he brought back Cooper Cape. I know, obviously, now we're like, oh, but we just saw Cooper Cape. He didn't know this. Does that make sense? So that's okay. But we just played Mario Kart 9. In your hypothetical definitive Mario Kart, right? Let's say this was the next Mario Kart. We would still be playing Wii U tracks again. Again.
A Super Mario Galaxy vibe, which feels great. Pairing that with the ingenious design of Yoshi's Circuit makes these two courses a fantastic start to the Cup.
I wonder why you think it's ingenious, huh? Is it because it's shaped like a Yoshi, by any chance? Is it because it's shaped like a Yoshi, Mr. Zike?
Bowser's Castle has an enormous molten Bowser that punches the roads as its main set piece. It's probably the coolest thing I've seen in any Mario game. And what better way to end it off than at Rainbow Road?
Wii U Rainbow Road again.
Wii U, for this Cup. We just substituted Bone Dry Ruins for the
no SNES tracks? No? None? You can't even bother to like remake any of them?
Much more likable Yoshi Circuit. Also, Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road are almost always the last two courses in the Special Cups for every single Mario Kart game. Gotta hold up that tradition. Shell Cup. Luigi's Circuit is a great opener. It's simple and straightforward, yet it's unique because players can crash into each other going opposite directions if they're far enough apart. Speaking of obstacles, Moo Moo Meadows has tons of cows walking in the middle of the road, which serves as
Meadows again.
Relief.
Chat Moo Moo Meadows again for dinner.
Entertaining as the
Baby Park again for dinner.
Mayhem that is Baby Park. Luigi's Mansion was a great idea.
Luigi's Mansion's garden for dinner.
Poorly, since you spent most of your time outside the mansion. Instead, players would be driving in the mansion through tons of rooms as they ascend up more and more floors. They can then drive off the balcony and loop back around. Not to mention Egad's hut, which should be next to Luigi's Mansion, but wasn't in this course, is going to be from now on.
Oh my gosh, really? Yeah?
Banana Cup. Donut Plains is a solid feels-good course, just like Royal Raceway, a total classic that should never—
Oops, all GCN again. Donut of all the— hang on, which Donut Plains? Which donut? All this slick editing, and we don't know which to. Is it 1, 2, or 3? I don't even know. How you doing, Biff? It's Luigi's Mansion's garden, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I've been rewatching some of your Mario Kart stuff. I don't know. Or he's changing IPs. DS Luigi's Mansion in a classic car. I don't know. Unless you have to ask him. It looks like he replies to his comments. Like, you see that? He's replying to... It looks like you can ask him.
Go away. It'll keep the new details Deluxe added, but it'll let players enter the castle courtyard like the 64 version. Said courtyard should only be closed off when playing online with random people, so races actually...
Oh, guys, the Easter egg, guys. The Easter egg. The Easter egg. Classic.
Finish.
The Easter egg,
Daisy
guys.
Cruiser.
Yeah.
Having a go-kart race on a cruise ship is an awesome concept, but you know what else is awesome? Waluigi Stadium. If one stadium was going to be included, it had to be this one. It really captures the essence of Waluigi.
It makes you feel like Waluigi.
That ensues from all these obstacles and sharp turns. Leaf Cup. Sherbert Land has players racing on both ice and snow,
Sherbert
and it has these freezies that'll make you feel like you're frozen in time. Is what TikTok
more
Clock
TikTok
is
Clock
all about.
Gamers.
The tactile machinery in this place is unbelievably memorable and hits you like a boulder from DK Mountain, which feels epic every time you transverse down it.
Awesome
just
sauce.
to get blasted to the top again.
Bro, if it was epic and awesome sauce. Yeah, more grumble for dinner, guys. Thank you so much for the 2, Deji. Brother smoking that Zoom. He's got that zooms out, brother.
Coliseum hasn't been remade yet, which is a shame.
And then we got.
Unlike any other,
he's changing up Royal Raceway. I don't know. Again, you have to ask him already. Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Alternate routes to choose from out of any Mario Kart course ever. Bowser's Castle doesn't shy away from punishing players by banishing
he's going with GCN, guys. He's going with GCN.
Off on
Rainbow Road,
which I find
that's his prediction.
Cool. To top it all off, Rainbow Road.
Also, yeah, where are the? So what? No GBA tracks? I just realized no GBA tracks. No, chat. Where's the GBA? I know you guys are saying no what? 7 tracks? Neither. So no GBA, no 7. Oh, ZoomZike, brother. Not even one. You even chose one SNES. You have your affirmative action SNES course. No 7. I mean, he didn't make this to spite me, Biff. I mean, there's no 7s either. That's your game. There's some people. There's literally some. I grew up with 7 in the chat right now. I can't believe this. But you pandered to the 40-year-olds who played SNES. Unreal. That's actually unreal, brother. I can't believe this.
Back for more, and it's boasting one of the longest turns in the entire series. A splendid end to these 8 cups.
Not even Cheap
Now we'll
Islands.
talk about these next 4. What's different about these is that some courses may have vehicle transformations and some won't. So think of them as a mix.
Okay.
Resort Cup. Let's take a trip. We can't go anywhere unless we have some form of transportation, so we'll have to leave either by plane via the stunning Sunshine Airport.
More Sunshine Airport for dinner?
The exciting Super Bell
Super
Subway.
Bell. I like Super Bell.
The ride will be long and arduous, but we'll have Waluigi Pinball to keep us occupied. Considering that the idea of racing through a pinball machine is a crazy enjoyable concept that was executed perfectly.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, we'll arrive at Pinna Park from Super...
Oh, hang on. So you are capable of making new tracks? So we have to wait 2/3 into the game to play our first Nitro? Brother, that's it. Oh, like, if the whole game was just oops, all Nitros, I'd be like, okay, fair. You've got to... Mr. Zike. Mr. Zike. Definitive Mario... Yeah? Yeah? I'm not buying. How about that? I'm not buying. I will never buy this no matter what.
Super Mario Sunshine. The track players will race
More
on
were you
will follow
guys?
the
More
same
were you?
path as the roller coaster in said park by using anti-gravity. There will even be Mecha Bowser in the background just to add to the spectacle. In the same vein, let's take a look at some of Bowser's castles.
Jesus Christ, on a bicycle! Hang on. Still no fucking GBA! Still none! Still not gamers! He went with 4 Bowser castles! 4! And not a single GBA! You could have a cup full of GBA Bowser castles! You know, maybe Biff was right. Maybe this was made to spite me. You have 6, chat, count 6 Bowser's castles in your game. 6! And not one of them could be GBA Bowser Castle 4. I'm in tears. I'm actually in tears. It's actually unbelievable because again, we have our first 3DS track and it take definitive, yeah? Oh, GBA doesn't really match the... Yeah, I didn't really have a GBA, okay? I was more of a GameCube Andy because the GameCube just had a lot of soul, okay? I never had a GBA because my mom never bought one for me. That's how you sound. Unbelievable.
In the Castle Cup. Although not
where's
too
GBA?
menacing, his one from 64 has eerie vibes, since you drive through a
Vibes
garden
mentioned.
just to be met with boiling lava seconds later. There's also this huge thwomp locked up in a cage that really makes you wonder why he was put there in the first place. Bowser's Castle from Double Dash is a solid rendition that doesn't do anything too crazy besides having a mechanical version of himself spewing out fireballs at players. His castle from Wii upgrades his mechanical self by making his large fireballs the centerpiece that racers have to maneuver around.
I'm molding.
Although a little too much time is spent outside the actual castle, his one in 3DS supplies lava pillars underwater, which is too cool to pass up.
But what's it? Bowser's radioactive castle basement was too. Oh, guys, I never grew up with the GBA. No, Super Sick. Hang on. Oops. All Nitros. Brother, I'm gonna be honest. I understand the near 1,000 dislikes now. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of get it. Definitive. My ass is
First
definitive,
stop,
brother.
Toad Town. You'd start at the entrance and race along as you see plenty of landmarks and unique toads. It's a peaceful place for all. Not much can be said about Rogueport though, which is teeming with trouble around every
Oops! All Paper Mario guys, oops! All my childhood guys, oops! Unbelievable.
corner. Here, you would start
The
at the
good old
docks
days
and make
come.
your way up to the plaza and then the rooftops. You'd then be treated to a view overlooking the rest of the town before
you
gliding
remind me of
down
Missy?
into a
You look
short
just like a
underwater
Pianta.
section that
I
loops
remember
back
playing
up to the
Sunshine
mountains.
back in the day. It's
The
okay,
Astro
ZoomZike,
Lodge
time
would be
for
a
your
wacky
meds.
race involving plenty of gadgets serving as
Oh,
obstacles
man.
to throw players off.
Well, look at
For
this
a
angle, you
stellar
look
end, we'll
2D,
take
just
the
like-
illustrious Comet
More.
Observatory, a masterpiece of architecture that'll have you blasting through launch stars and gazing upon scenery that would rival even that of Rainbow Road. Speaking of which, we got an entire cup dedicated to this magical roadway.
Jesus Christ. Hang on, and not even, no GBA. I'm at all wit's end, guys. I'm at all wit's end. I need another drink. Not a single GBA track. Not even one. Are you really telling me? Listen, I get it. Super Circuit sucks, okay? I get it. Are you telling me, at the very least, do you know what at the very, when everyone talks about GBA, at the very least, chat, if there's one compliment you, like, most people still give GBA, it's that at least the track concepts are cool, right? You got Cheeseland, you've got Sky Garden, you got GBA BC3, BC4, relatively unique Rainbow Road. That's like the one thing they give us. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the controls are shit, the graphics look shit, boring roster. Just, the bonus content is just more SNES tracks. You can talk a load of fucking multiplayer, like you have to fucking have link cables, like this is some sort of fucking, what is it, link cables? No wireless? Wires in this economy? You can say everything you want about Super Circuit, and I'll let you have it. I will cede all the ground on planet Earth. But if there's one thing you cannot take from me, it's the tracks are fucking cool. And you're telling me there's not even one. ZoomZike, it's not even one. Even Cheeseland doesn't get in. Even Sky Garden doesn't get in. That's it. I'm crashing out, guys. I'm crashing. GBA lives matter, brother. That's all I'm saying. You're doing this on Black History Month as well. This is insane, brother. I'm gonna be honest. It's insane. Splat Cooper, thank you again, brother. Oh, you get, bruv. What a good time to have a lunch break, huh? Wake up, Joe. Waiter, another Moresty crash out. The comment observer wakes up battle map by him. Probably would, honestly, but it's his definitive list, Splat Cooper. It's his definitive list. I don't think the GBA Rainbow was next in line at the time. He probably intentionally skipped it, even though it could be remade. Maybe, but not a single. Okay, well, Aren, if you're playing devil's advocacy, where's Sky Garden? Where's that? Where's Sky Garden? Huh? Not even Cheap Island. Come on, Broken Pier. Come on, really? Nothing. You're playing a dangerous game, boy.
In the Rainbow Cup, straight off the bat, I'm letting you know that.
Now, again, disclaimer, chat. Remember, gamers, it's his definitive list. It's his, gamers, it's his. Still shit, though. I said it.
Be no 64 Rainbow Road here. It's a long, boring course that's only silver lining is its music and fireworks in the background. So here's what we'll do. SNES Rainbow Road will start us off, and DS's Rainbow Road will follow it. However, DS Rainbow Road's music will be replaced with 64 Rainbow Road's music. We'll also add in the fireworks from 64's Rainbow Road for extra flair. Wii's Rainbow Road is up next.
I'm not even mad, because I do think N64's music is better than DS's, but why? What? If the wall of Ha's and Watts are anything to go by, very what do I even say? I don't even. Let's move on. A little something for thank you, Battenberg. Thank you. You still owe me a game of fucking FIFA 2002 at the fucking barcade, okay? Us DS Andies can't get a remix of the same. You guys should be mad, not me. Like for me, I'm just like I'm confused. Taste the title down. Oh! You can always trust a gentleman with the fucking harsh lines. I had to rewatch to make sure I didn't mishear it. Now the chat. See, okay, I had my crash out. I'm loving it. I get it, chat. I know why you like it when I crash out, because seeing you guys all crash out is hilarious. I'm loving this. This is amazing. This is amazing. He's banned in the dungeon of the meat. Oh man, the balcony of Alex Yard. That's what he needs to.
Next, and it has tons of diverse sections to keep things interesting, which are only topped by the Rainbow Road to rule them all, the one from Mario Kart 7.
And then on top of that, he's a 3DS over Wii kind of guy. Oh,
3DS.
I can't believe this.
This one spans
No
3
way.
parts and is a joy
I
all
can't
the way through.
believe this.
You race along the rings of planets, see change homes on the moon, and fly through the stars to your goal. It's the most powerful Rainbow Road there is, and
This really is the definitive. It's the definitive Moresty stream because everyone's crashing the fuck out. It really is.
It deserves
Jesus
to be the grand
Christ.
finale.
Do you
of
know
all.
the worst part is as well? I was thinking like, okay, it's his definitive Mario Kart. I'm expecting like his like vision. Does that make sense? I fully went into this thinking, oh, like I was gonna be a bit more like reserved, since it's his opinion. Like his opinion can't be wrong. It's like, oh, okay. But then we get to the roster, and I'm just a bit like strange. And then he starts his whole thing with no like nitros basically, and I'm like, and then we get to his final 4 cups, and there are nitros. I'm like, do you know what I mean? And then, do you know what I mean? Like it just progressively, like it's his definitive list, sure, but it just progressively gets crazier and crazier and crazier. Where I'm just like, brother, if you're telling me you had a vision for the next Mario Kart game, you need to like stop. You need to stop seeing things. Okay, that's what you need to do. You're schizophrenic, brother. That's all I'm saying. That's what's happening. And not even Toad Circuit either. Thank you, Arend. Thank you so much. Not even that. Guys, say what the video. Yeah, thank you. At least Carlo's got. Sorry, at least the video wasn't boring. At least the video wasn't boring. We can say that. And also, if I am going to give him another compliment, his scaling for his nitros and retros were really good. Actually, I like the scaling. Obviously, he didn't follow some of the rules, but he did it. I'm just checking. I missed anything else. Thank you, Rich, for the dono as well. This is peak content. I think it might be. I wasn't expecting much from this. I'm gonna be honest. I really wasn't expecting much from this, but I would say we've achieved cinema, gamers. We've achieved cinema.
All
I
12
think we kind of
cups.
have.
Now, let's play on them. Deluxe will be used as our base here. Regardless of the course you're playing on has vehicle transformations or not, everything here stays the same. Holding 2 at the start gives you a boost. There's drag, ultra mini boosts, tricks, no wheelies, and no snaking.
Hang on. I just heard a bunch of chicanery. Let's go back. I was gonna like let him talk while I'm reading the dono, but hang on. From Mario Kart 82 to my childhood in 4.8 seconds. My father is definitely on my father moment. AV Man Gaming. Thank you so much, brother. But hang on, let's hear what he had to say. Hang on.
Holding 2 at the start gives you a boost. There's drag, ultra mini boosts, tricks, no wheelies, and no snaking. Regarding tricks, there won't be the kinds from Mario Kart Wii, since I can't think of any way to include them in all the courses without them feeling forced. So courses like Bowser's Castle and Koopa Cape may be edited to look a little different. Here's a change I want to make. Originally, you could hold down the button to check your rear view mirror. The problem with this is that it took up your entire screen, which doesn't make that much sense when you think about it. So now you'll have a small rear view mirror in the bottom right corner of your screen that displays what's behind you, which is a lot more convenient. You'll have the option.
I wouldn't mind if this was like toggleable. Is this toggleable? Maybe. Let's let him finish. Is it toggleable? He has to say it's toggleable.
Of having the screen on automatically or having it activated by manual input.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
If you do prefer to have it cover your entire screen, that'll be an option too.
Okay, fair. I'm personally never going to use it, but sure. Okay.
It's item time. Players can carry 2 items, and double item boxes will pop up in set locations. No coins as items. And double item boxes will pop up in set locations.
Okay.
No coins as items.
Coins as items, please.
Had to get that one.
Boring. I mean, guys, I'll give him a pass. It was 2018. Boring take. Boring. Continue.
My system. Coins on the track are fine. The more coins you get, the faster you go. That's great. It adds an interesting dynamic to the game. But giving players coins when they hit item boxes will almost always result in disappointment. So let's get those guys out of here.
Are you gonna bring back the FIB though? Come on.
But now that we've done that, we've run into a problem. Since players can hold up to 2 items and coins are no longer
okay, he's talking. Hang on.
First place is guaranteed 2 items to defend himself.
He's doing it, hang on.
Instead of a chance at only 1 item to defend himself. Add in the super horn, which blocks blue shells, and no one's gonna catch up to first place.
True, okay, so how do you fix this?
You won't be able to drag items behind you. If you want to protect yourself at the rear, then you'll need to throw your item back with proper timing.
Definitely not beating the double dash gluck. But I'm gonna be honest, I always did like this aspect of double dash. I like the fact that you had to like time your item throws to block items. I did kind of like that, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm a bit more okay with this. I would personally go with the classic method, but I'm a bit more okay with this. Thank you, though, Mario Adventure. I appreciate it. Seems like with him was cool, but this I don't agree. What is this a classic case, Mario Adventure Gamer, where you like this guy, but ever since he made one bad, my goat made one bad video, therefore. I wonder, considering what's it? Some people in my Sir Moresty VOD about the latest one I did with Donkey Kong Frozen Ape. Some people took umbrage with my takes on optional collectibles. So maybe some people have had that moment about me. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, Musty was cool. Musty was cool. But you said optional collectibles, you could just ignore them. And ever since then, I've hated them. You know, maybe, who knows?
This adds a layer of skill to the game, which is way more satisfying than the formulaic structure of just holding down a button every time you get an item for easy blocks. In terms of effects, I'd like to compare what getting hit by a blue shell looks like in Double Dash to what it looks like in Deluxe.
Oh, is it the classic? It looks so much guys, we're over guys, I think we have to be over the edge, right? We have to be over the edge. We're definitely in Double Dash was my child. Therefore, while I do like the, you know, the expressiveness of like how crazy it was to get hit by items, I do like the reduced knockback nature that Mario Kart, like I think 7 onwards kind of went with. I do kind of like it. I like the fact that the knockback just isn't really as crazy. I kind of like it a bit more. This I like too, don't get me wrong. This I like too, but I'm a bit more okay with how 7 and 8 kind of did their knockback system. I'm okay with it, to be honest. I'm okay with both.
The difference is obvious. Getting hit by one in Double Dash is a lot more of an impact. The camera flies up with you, and the whole screen jolts. These little effects also take place when hit by other items like green shells and red shells, which is definitely the way we should go for this game. Now that we've gone over the foundation for items, let's talk about which ones we're including and their specifics. Banana, triple bananas. When run into, it won't fully stop momentum, it'll just make players spin out towards the direction they were going when they hit it. Green shell, triple green shells, red shell, triple red shells. Slower speed when thrown behind. Blue shell. Players that are behind should receive items that actually help them advance. A blue shell that only strikes first place doesn't do much good for those that threw it. So the blue shell will stay grounded on its pursuit for first place.
Okay, I like
it
that.
won't go in an exact straight line, but instead it'll swerve from side to side, which increases the chance it'll knock over other players on its way.
I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. I like the fact that the blue shell kind of has a very relatively predictable arc in that it will stay in the middle of the track. I like that because then it kind of makes it so that one interaction I really like. It is funny, don't get me wrong, and I am a man of the funny. But one interaction I really like about the blue shell and why I think it sliding on the ground is good is that when you catch it and you're like, when you get like the, you know, the siren alert that there's a blue shell, if you notice you're in the middle of the track, you now have to like move yourself or get hit. I like that. Whereas now if you like get the rear view indication that there's a blue shell, now you like it moves too fast for you to do anything about it. Does that make sense? Whereas how it's designed now, you know it sticks to the middle of the track. So if you catch yourself there, you have to move. I like that sort of minute interaction. It's a fun little skill check, I would say. The blue shell moves too fast in order for this sporadic movement to be fair. Either, if you're going to have the sporadic movement, you have to slow it down. In which case, I don't think it'll be as effective as an item as it would like to be. But I like the fact that it zips at a really fast speed, but you get like essentially like a 1 second notification to move out the way. I really like that interaction. I think it's easily one of the best things about the blue shell and why I think it's fair as a sliding on the ground item. So I'll humbly disagree with this one.
Once it's within range of its target, it'll grow wings and strike down upon the lucky winner.
Of course it grows wings because obviously, you know, your childhood one had wings. Obviously, right? Obviously. Allegations are definitely not being beat. He's going to jail.
Fake item box. The only difference will be the upside down question mark. Nothing else. Ba-bomb. Mushroom.
I don't know how I feel about that one, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think it should at least have a little tinge of red to help it, you know? I think it should. I think it should, personally.
Triple mushrooms. No blur, more speed lines. Golden mushroom. The timer is really helpful. No blur, more speed lines. Mega mushroom. Bullet bill. Blooper. Obscures vision, makes vehicles more slippery. Lightning.
I think it already does that, but I know what you mean, but it already does that, but okay.
One turns the mini and lets them get run over by other players. Superstar.
Bit much if you ask me, but okay.
Just a little more of a speed boost.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Flower. Boomerang flower. Super horn. Boo. Grabs a random item from a player ahead of you. Battle mode. For Balloon Battle and Bomb Blast, you'll be given two options for how they're played, survival or points.
I like
In
this as well.
survival,
I
when
like
you lose
this.
all of your balloons, you're out. But like in Mario Kart 64, you'll still be allowed to harass opponents by running into them as a bomb. In the point system, when you lose all of your balloons, you're still in the game. You just lose points as punishment. We've also got Coin Runners, Shine Thief, and Renegade Roundup. No changes there. Battle stages. Here are the 12 I'm including. They're all solid arenas built.
So spells goes 1. Big Donut, Block 4, Double Deck, GCN, Luigi's Mansion, Tilted Kart? Oh boy, okay. Twilight House, Tart Top, Block Plaza, Delfino Pier, Woohoo Town, Dragon Palace. Remove this and add Pipe Plaza, and I'll be happy. Okay. Also, no GBA again. Still no G. Still no G. First, you didn't include any nitros, and I was fine. But then you didn't include any retros, and I was fine. But now I'm I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just sad now. You wouldn't like me when I'm sad, ZoomZike. I get angry when I'm sad, okay? I get angry. I get really angry. I can't contain myself. You're gonna let the alpha's gonna come out soon, and you're gonna regret ever stepping foot in my territory. That's what's gonna happen.
Built for destroying your friends. Props to these stages in particular for changing up the formula. Tilt-a-Kart. The entire stage is tilting back and forth, which...
I'm gonna be honest, chat. This is definitely GCN bias territory. I played, bearing in mind, chat, remember, I played Double Dash as a kid. This is my childhood Squimbly Jumbly Gimbly. This stage sucked. This stage, like, fucking sucked. Okay? Because literally the only thing that would happen is, this is what happened, chat. You'd be playing normally, you'd be playing normally, you'd be playing normally. Oh, the stage is doing that now. Now everyone just has to drive up for a bit. And then wait for it to come back to normal. Then we continue. There's literally no, like, a counterplay, no interesting thing. Does that make sense? Like, there's literally has no source. I'm not even joking. Pipe Plaza, at least, has, like, these little pipes that you can go in. And because... yeah, the pipes are a quick way to access the top floor, but they do make you predictable. Since you land in the same spot every time, you can use that to trick people into taking damage where they otherwise wouldn't. There's a bit of, like, you know, things going on, you know? Tilkart is literally, the moment the stage does that, you just have to keep driving up and that's it. And, like, it's not like you can drive up and, like, you barely get any, like, freedom to properly drive. You literally just have to drive like that. And that's it. Can you hit someone with a shell while it's tilting to knock someone off? The problem is you get barely any control. So when you're tilting up like this, you barely get a chance to, like, move. Does that make sense? You're basically kind of, like, locked. You're not, like, fully locked, but you have to, like, play it to kind of get it. Does that make sense? Like, you don't really get a lot of movement when the stage is tilting up. You don't get a lot of movement. That's what kind of makes it boring, you know? So, at least from memory, I might be misremembering, but I know from a kid, this one did not get a lot of play from us. We mainly played Cookie Land and Pipe Plaza. Like, only a red shell would really hurt, yeah. So, there's not really a lot of counterplay in this map. So, I'm going to be honest, this is literally just here because childhood. 100% this is here because childhood. 100%, brother, I'm going to be honest.
Makes for some wacky fun. Block Plaza has pieces of the stage falling down as time goes on, and just like it, Delfino Pier slowly gets flooded as time goes on.
Yeah, one's my favorite.
Alright, we've covered the main chunk of what the game
cool idea,
is,
awful execution,
so let's
definitely.
blow through the smaller details. Mario Kart DS's mission mode
Mission mode, gamers! Mission mode! I clapped. Yeah, I clapped when I saw mission mode. I clapped, yes.
to play. That'll come back. The play stats that Deluxe shows off are neat, but in this game, they'll have just as much detail as
Okay, this is unironically, this is the best bit of the video. I love looking at stats. I'm not even joking. I want you to give me, like, stats of everything. I love stats. Stats and facts. I love this shit.
The info screen in Deluxe is adorable. I love the artwork, so that's staying. I like a combination of Mario Kart Wii's menu structure and layout, but with Mario Kart Double Dash's art style. Something I can't decide between these two games is which menu theme is better, so I'm being selfish and setting an option for that. For a series like Mario Kart, I think the best...
Oh, which what, main menu theme? Hang on. Well, how does Wii's one go again? I remember Double Dash is one off memory. I just don't remember Wii's one. Mario Kart Wii main menu music. This one? That's, no, talking about like the top one, right? The top menu. I don't. This is the one where you're like in a game, right? This is the one. Like obviously, this is the one where what would it be called? Tail theme? What's it called? If he's talking about like the menu music, like this one, yeah, I think Wii's one wins. Screen menu, select menu, title screen. Hang on, what do we call? Title screen music? Is it this one? Oh, this one, yeah. Oh, okay. How does Double Dash's one go again? I would go with Wii's one. I'm gonna be honest. Wii's one rocks. Wii's one rocks my socks off.
Best tile screen would be one that shows as many characters racing together as possible. So the one I'd muddle it the most after would have to be Mario Kart 64's.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
I get the best feeling when I hear him say that along with the memorable tune, and that's not something I'm gonna give up.
I do like the Welcome to Mario Kart though. The music, I think someone said it one time. The music feels like Mario Kart. Sorry, end credits music. I need something like a bit more energetic. Like, are you telling me like this music really like compares to where is it? Did I close that? I closed out the tab. Like, come on, give me like this. Do you know what I mean? I'm ready to play, brother. You know, like I'll play it for you right now, chat. Hang on. Welcome to Mario Kart. Come on. I'm ready now. How about this? Welcome to Mario Kart. Come on now. I'm ready. Wii glazing in 2025? Okay, do you know what? Okay, I'm gonna. Sorry, guys. I accidentally stepped. Sorry, Master. I stepped out of line. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Sorry. I stepped out of line, Master. I apologize. I apologize, sir. I apologize. Where's Super Circuit? Tile. Here we go. Here we go. This is a bit better, isn't it, chat? This is a bit better. Hang on. Hang on. That's a bit too quiet. Is there one that's louder? Is there one? I'm not getting one without the compression. Here we go. Here we go. It's a bit more better, isn't it? Welcome to Mario Kart. Guys, GBA or oops or GBA. That's what my definitive one would be, okay? That's what it would be.
What I've shown you is my dream Mario Kart. Sure, I could have theoretically included absolutely everything anyone could have hoped for so everyone was happy, but like I said at the beginning, there are limits when it comes to making a game, and I wanted to see what I could come up with while keeping those limits in mind. Yeah. I'm sure this video could have easily been
Thank you, Arend again. It's, in JP, it's just a bunch of kids saying Mario Kart 64. Is it really? That's fascinating. Hang on. Can I hear it? I'm very curious. They don't have like the Charles Martinets? That's adorable. I like Charles Martinet better though. Fuck you, Japan.
An hour or a lot longer had I covered all the details that go into making a game. So forgive me if something wasn't covered with as much care as you wanted. We're not done yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of just like fucking completely shafted Super Second, bro.
Though, we need to decide on a title. This would be the 9th Mario
Kart. Hang on. Who was it? Easily one of my favorite comments I've ever gotten on like a Sir Moresty video. It's like, motherfuckers will like come up with these shittiest ideas for the latest Mario Kart, but we'll get into like a political level debate when it comes to the name of the next Mario Kart. What's he gonna do? Let's get this political divide going, gamers. What's he gonna do?
So we could just say Mario Kart 9, but that's lame.
Oh.
I was thinking something like Mario Kart Definitive.
Oh, Mario Kart Definitive.
Instead of Definitive,
Yo, what's up, floppy legs?
It'd be Definitive.
Okay, don't you fuck.
Say that again?
Definitive.
I'm sorry. I'm so. it's not even that. They just took me out. That I was not expecting that. I genuinely wasn't expecting. Oh my god. The best way to end a video. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Hang on. This is the part where he says, nah, that'd be silly though. Jenny, get hold. Hold. Let's rewind a little. This is the part where he says, nah, that would sound silly. Go on and hang on. Wait.
Instead of definitive, it'd be definitive.
Okay, he wasn't joking. It's not even that funny. Oh, it just took me out. I hope that took someone else out the same way it took me out. I just was not expecting that. No, thank you for the donuts, guys. I appreciate it. Yes, definitive. Yet no GBA was is true. Check his heart. And then slop. That's mean, guys. That's mean. We're being so mean today, chat. We're actually being way too mean today. You know. Listen, ZoomZike. Interesting video. Interesting. Oh shit! I closed out the tab. Hang on. Did I close out the tab? We have to read the comments. Are you joking me? Hang on. Where is it? Oh, don't tell me I closed out the tab. Oh, how embarrassing. How embarrassing of me. Let's see if I can find it again. Okay, here we are. Oh man. Okay, gamers. It's probably gonna be the most fun Bravo 6 we'll do today, chat. Let's go in, gamers. Let's go in. Let's go in. Okay. Let's go. Have you seen Identifying like okay, now just a briefly before I do go into the comments. I have heard that I have heard on good authority that ZoomZike actually makes pretty solid videos. But this is obviously just not the biggest spark in the fuse box, should I say? Not the brightest spark. But I've heard that like he makes really good videos. But this one was just yeah, Zozim is the good authority I'm talking about. I trust Zozim's takes when it comes to YouTubers I'm not familiar with. So I will say that on good authority. He's a good YouTuber. But this one, it was definitively not that good. Not that good, I would say. Not that good. Let's just say I'm not buying. But let's read the comments. Let's read the comments now. How do you have Waluigi Stadium? Waluigi's Pinball and no Waluigi's taco stand. True. Absolutely true. He's replied to a lot of comments in all fairness. So I'll be interested to see what he says. Pinnacle Peach stays out. Metal Mario can stay, but Funky stays out. Thank God this project is only hypothetical. I would say that was rude. But I think we were ruder, so I'll let him slide. He's from the extended Mario universe, and I wanted to focus on just Mario. If you respect my opinion, I'll respect yours. Jesus, 2-minute reply. Gee willikers, that was fast. Admirable community engagement. Okay. Minus a million aura there from Bob Jones. Let's continue though. Removes. Okay, another Funky Kong hate comment. What does he say? It's all cool, dude. Just came around, the roster was only a small part of the video. I didn't want to spend too much time on. The main thing I was going for was the course I wanted to be brought back. If I knew that people were going to eye down the roster as much as they did, I would have spent a more notable time on it. That's fair. That's fair, I would say. I personally, now I know. In all fairness, chat, I know now, right? But if you asked me like a year ago to make my own definitive Mario Kart, I probably would have like skimmed over the roster too, because I didn't know that a lot of people cared about the roster. Does that make sense? Like even I get to play Luigi, therefore that's literally all the roster is to me. That and I at least want one weird pick. That's me in the roster, and that's it. So I would have been just like him. Look at the reply by Donut. Her Dementia's cool, so he's in, but not any notable. If Donkey Kong has more importance than Paper Mario, so that's an extremely childish thing to say because someone disagrees with me. You seem to disagree with me too. So, oh wow, pointing fingers at people is just as childish. Pointing fingers. I'm calling out for you acting like this. Yeah. Also, what is brother? May I never in my life have a slap fight like this in my comment section. Jesus Christ, how embarrassing for the both of you. I think Flood being a pair of cards will look awkward and natural. It just makes sense to include Flood makes sense to include a Flood Kart rather than having him playable. Oh, thank you, Mr. Bro was taken. Why no Super Circuit track? Shy Beach, Ribbon Road, Cheeseland? Real. That's fair. I like the characters, so I keep flooding regardless. Cheeseland gives me nightmares, and I already had trouble making room for the courses I included. Yeah? Yeah? So what, you had it like, you basically had the entire Wii U lineup, but not one. Don't you fucking dare lie to. Listen, I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid, okay? I can handle a bit of racism, but I can't handle GBA racism, you know? Just call me a darkie and be done with it, but include my Cheeseland, okay? Fucking hell, that's unbelievable. Let's continue. Including so many tracks is unreasonable. Sakurai obviously was Smash Ultimate. On GBA History Month, exactly, thank you. Jesus Christ, man. You lose. So many people are mad. Okay, listen, ZoomZike, I don't think he needs my advice. He's a much bigger YouTuber than me. Like, do you have to reply to every person who disagrees with your fight? I mean, you could just reply to one and be done with it, I want to be honest. Like, this is making me exhausted. I don't mind replying to comments. I've started making that more of a trend lately, to reply to comments. This is exhausting me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting exhausted just looking at you. Joke's on you, I've watched the movie from the quote, and that quotes it more recently. You lose, good day, sir. Well, I mean, I guess you owned him? No, this just feels like, true! True! Not bad if it comes off the I do like it, but I wouldn't rate it extremely high. You could have fooled me, brother. I'm gonna be honest. You could have fooled me. Really don't like the idea of just a cut with Rainbow Road and Bowser Castle. I prefer difficult tracks with some variety. How does ZoomZike respond? No matter Bowser Castle, both types we've seen a lot of, so it'd be cool if their cups were dedicated specifically to them because they're infamy. Yeah, I suppose you're not wrong. I mean, I disagree, obviously, but people are livid at this. They are. Hey, listen, floppy legs, you have it, brother. All right, listen. Stay away from the Mario Kart community while you can, okay? I have glanced into the abyss, floppy legs, and I do not like what I've seen, okay? I'm telling you. I've seen things, brother. Keep it as that game that you play every now and again casually with your stream, okay? Keep it like that. I've seen what's on the other side, brother. And they're scary, I'm telling you. But listen, floppy legs, you all like see, oh, fucking Rishi Sunak, Keir Starmer, Boris Johnson, fucking, oh, Reform UK. Nothing on whether the next game will be called Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart 10. I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you. I think I've said this before, chat, but that one video I posted on my second channel reacting to Getting Mads talking about the Mario Kart discourse, I had to ban a lot of people from the channel. Not because they were shitty or mean. There were way too many people taking that debate way too seriously for my liking. I'm sorry, it was too much. It was too much. It was way too much. I kept all the people saying, Moresty, it's gonna be called Mario Kart 12 actually. Like, those were funny. All the people unironically have, there were like 20, chat, I'm gonna be honest. There were 20 people like fighting unironically about this stupid debate. I had to remove them all. I had to. They're all gone, I'm telling you. They're never coming on my channel again. I had to get rid of them. Jesus, I will happily take comments of people disagreeing with me. Again, my 2 Donkey Kong VODs I've posted, people disagree with me plenty. I'm okay with it. I love that shit. Fight me, okay? I love that shit. But good lord, those people are insane, I'm telling you. Thank you, Ty, though. Ty Sean the Senior. Thank you so much for the 499. This man is asking Nintendo to regress to 8 more detailed starter GameCube-style graphics. You can't do that. I definitely see the appeal of Double Dash's style, and that in like a modern, with modern sensibilities would be kind of fun. But yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a taste thing, you know. But thank you for the 5. I feel you. Debates and comments sucks. I had to ban people arguing about Mario's VA in my brother's shit voice clip vid. Yeah, trust me, if you're gonna have a debate in my comment section, I don't mind it. But just at least let it be something where I'm like, okay, you know, fair. Even if it's something I'm not interested in, I'm like, do you know what, fair. Over a name of a game, I'm not having that. All right, you can go. You can actually go. I'm not dealing with that shit. Anyway, let's continue. Thank you, Carla Mika, as well. Mario got 9.5. Everyone is happy. True, everyone is happy. Bro, you dissing my boy Rob? What does ZoomZike say? Rob is cool, just not Mario. Not with that attitude, he's not. Bit racist, but I guess I have to let it slide. I think Mario's high-pitched voice has to do with Child Martin's age. In Mario Odyssey, you can pretty much hear his age on the start screen. Maybe it has to do with a higher voice now? I don't know anything about voice acting, so please correct me. But usually, don't people's voices tend to get lower as they get older? Like, I know, for example, singers, like when they've been singing for too long, they can't hit those high notes anymore. So they usually go on a lower register to compensate. I don't know if voice acting is kind of the same. Like, you don't want to strain your voice by going too high, so you keep it, like, a bit lower. Isn't that normally how it works? I don't know, I'm just guessing. I'm honestly just guessing. So maybe the higher pitched voice is to do with direction. Like, maybe he's being directed to pitch up the voice a bit, you know? I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I think it's more direction thing as opposed to age, I would say, but I don't know. Mogo Bo, though. Thank you. You can he's the Mogo. Thank you for being a knight, brother. I appreciate it. As much as I hate to admit he's growing older, you're probably right. It's gonna be a sad day when Martin leaves us. I'm saying. My only real gripe is that Pipe Plaza isn't about true. Actually, true. Oh my god, true. I love Pipe Plaza. I'm not sure why it isn't there. Must have forgot. Oh. Do you know what you also forgot? Any GBA stage. Send him home. Send him home. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior. When you show that side by side of Yoshi's Island, I vastly preferred MK8. Look, lighting makes all the difference. And if you increase the resolution DD's art style, you're just getting MK8 again. I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with this, but fair. Just name the next game Mario Kart. Yeah, just Mario Kart. I'm telling you guys, when I hit 10K, I'm just gonna rebrand to just Sir. I was gonna do just Musty, but 2 people said, please Musty, don't remove the Sir. So I'm like, okay, I won't remove the Sir. I'll remove the Musty. Just Sir. I don't agree with your edits at all, especially cutting out the Mario Kart, but the structure of this video was a delight, and I left you a like. Ah, very nice. I prefer even having an all-out crossover or none at all. How strange is that? Motherfuckers will see 2 cakes and be like, I'm only gonna have 1. Me, the intellectual. Oh boy, 2 cakes! That's unreal. Hey, Brandine! You gotta keep the Browns! They jump in the border, Brandine! Fetch you my shotgun and some moonshine! That's how you sound, brother. That's how you sound. Custom decals from DS, people are just gonna draw penises. So I wouldn't include that. He replied to how many comments? How many comments has he replied? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know if I'm gonna read. I usually like to read the ones by the creator because, like, it's a bit more interesting, but brother could not stop replying. I mean, fair plays here, but it's exhausting me, that's for sure. I'm sorry, bro. The trenches are deep. I don't know. Make a comment and see if he replies. Maybe later. Ads it. That's not how that works. Hey, you know, that's not how that works. Illegal. If Splatoon 3 can have people draw art, maybe Mario Kart. Ooh, actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? Actually, no, I actually agree with this. Actually, sorry, I take it back. We should have custom decals because easily my favorite part about Splatoon is booing it up, running around like the square area, and just seeing the really cool art people are drawn. And then like seeing what's going on lately. Does that make sense? Because I remember one day I logged in and was like, I honestly, I wish you guys are gonna think I made this up. It was like someone said it was Gay Inkling Day, so everyone was drawing like gay inklings. I wish I was joking, but every single Splatoon on my square said it's Gay Inkling Day, and I'm just like, I'm here. This is hilarious. I'm here for it. So like sometimes sometimes people will just do that. Do you know what I mean? They'll just do like random shit like that, and I'm just like, okay. You know, does some really cool drawings though. You know, so I'm just like, I'm here for that. Again, I wish I took some screenshots genuinely because I could not believe that. I could not believe that, honestly. Oh man. But Splatoon art is easily the best part. Again, so many comments. Inkling Holocaust Remembrance Day. Like, what's it? Octoling History Month? Can we do that? Can we do that? I'd love that. Jesus, how many? How many Funky Kongers are there, chat? There's too many. There's too many. Oh my, a fellow racist. A fellow racist gamers. Oh my god. F7G, thank you for the fire, brother. I have very complicated feelings with crossovers. The ones in 8 do not interest me whatsoever. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I completely understand if none of the crossovers interest you personally. But I think to remove the idea of crossovers from the series, when I think it's easily one of the most unique step forwards the series has done, I think it's strange. Does that make sense? I think it's strange. Wouldn't mind a Smash Kart, though. So no Funky Kong, but Dementia. Again, another... Is it someone fighting in the trenches for coins? One more comment, chat. There's too many here. There's too many. It's just... Why are there so many comments about the fucking roster? Oh, hang on. Here's one. Only 5 new tracks. Thank you. What does he say? I get the only 5 new tracks. We disagree with the cup that's dedicated to the most iconic Mario Kart course of all time. Same with Bowser's Castle. The Dragon Irons behind you thing is weird. It becomes way too easy to defend. Yeah, but I don't know. I get the only 5 new tracks. Well, make the video again, okay? Make the video again. All right, Zoom's like, make it in the modern day. Does he still reply to comments? Let's find out, actually. If we sort by new, are there like any... Hang on. I'm gonna hide my screen for a second. I don't trust any of you motherfuckers. Oh, and he hearted one as of a year ago. That's the most recent interaction. And that's it. GB. Poor guy. Where the I'm gonna the rest of the stream chat is just gonna be me upvoting all the GBA track rememberers. Is there one more? Can we get remove funky dog disliked? Ice World disliked. Come on. Yes, thank you. Can be. Thank you. Okay, I got 3 at least. I got 3. I'll leave it there, chat. Now, we were in the trenches for a while there, but either way, ZoomZike, I don't know if you could tell which one my scrimbly drimbly Mario Kart is, but interesting. Let's just say interesting, interesting video, and we'll leave it there.